Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to discuss about Sun in the first house. What is first house? First house actually it is like pillar of the strength. It is like general strength of your chart. If first house in a good condition, it will try to nullify the defects which created by other planets or else other houses. Let's say uh, your sixth house condition is very bad, but first house condition is very good. When sixth house is in a bad condition, you will get some health problems, right? So your first house is strong. So instead of 100% health problems, you will get 80% of health problems only due to first house condition. So that is the beauty and importance of first house. That is the reason I give importance to first house, because it will decrease the negativity of anything in your chart which created by any planet or house or nakshatra. So when Sun actually placed in the first house, it varies from one chart to another chart. In some cases, it will give positive results. Some cases, it will give negative results. Negative results are neutral results, you can say. Let's say you are a Leo ascendant and Sun in the first house. Then, if in case your sixth house actually not good, then you won't face that many health problems when compared with the person whose first house and sixth house is not well placed. So it is a good placement. Of course, we need to check the other planets condition. Like if any planet, any malefic is aspecting your Sun, then scenario will be different little bit. Second thing about Sun in the first house we need to discuss is Sun is the planet of your career. How your career will be, that is determined by Sun. When Sun actually placed in the first house, it will give progression in the career. But again, we need to check whether Sun actually in the friendly sign or else enemy sign, or else is it debilitated, or else it is in an exalted position. Many things we need to check. So basically, when Sun actually placed in the first house, it will definitely give progression in the career. These people will enjoy the good status through their career. People will give respect to them because of their career. But in some cases, when Sun actually in a bad condition, let's say for example, Libra ascendant Sun in the first house, or else Aquarius ascendant Sun in the first house. These two cases, in the other cases also, Sun condition actually not good. Let's discuss about Libra example. I will try to cover each ascendant, but I am not sure about it. Let's say Libra ascendant Sun in the first house. These people, we need to check Sun got Nicha Bhanga or not. That is cancellation of debilitation, because Sun here getting debilitated. Sun is debilitated in Libra sign. So we need to check whether Sun got Nicha Bhanga, that is cancellation of debilitation or not. If Sun got cancellation of debilitation, then the person won't face any career related problems. Okay, so when Sun actually in the first house of Libra ascendant, if in case Sun didn't got any Nicha Bhanga, then this person actually face some problems in the career. Those problems actually, when they may take a wrong decisions regarding their career, later they will regret. Or else when they are choosing different kind of jobs, like let's say they got two jobs, A and B, they get confusion whether to take job in A company or B company, and they will take, in end of the day, they will take decision of taking particular company, and later actually they regret, oh, I took wrong decision, like that. That's what Sun in the first house for Libra ascendant it will do. Let's say Aquarius ascendant, Sun in the first house, or else Capricorn ascendant, Sun. Let's discuss about Aquarius only. Sun in the first house, actually it is not good. Here Sun actually seventh lord also, so it will create little bit problems in the marriage life. That is different topic. But if Jupiter actually aspecting the Sun, then this person actually won't face that many big problems. When Jupiter is not, when compared with other cases, when Jupiter is not aspecting the first house and Sun. Likewise, we need to check how your career will be based on the Sun in the first house. Other thing about Sun in the first house is self-respect. When Sun in the first house, these people actually maintain self-respect whole life. They want to, their philosophy of their life is give respect and take respect. They give respect to others and they expect respect from others. If any case other people, any of their friends or relatives, they won't give proper respect, they will try to stop talking, or else they will try to avoid them. That's what I observed. And generally this is a good thing only, because we need to maintain self-respect whole life. Other thing about Sun in the first house is health. First house actually generally it is your whole body actually. First house actually it is the self. When Sun also it is the planet of health. So first house I consider it is the house of health also, because it represents your whole body, right? That is the reason I consider first house as a house for health after sixth house. Once you check it sixth house, you need to check first house condition also in order to check your health condition. In order to check your health condition, you need to check sixth house, and then at the same time first house also. Sun also represents health. So when Sun actually placed in the first house, these guys actually will be blessed with good health. But Sun should be in a good condition. If Sun gets any malefic aspect, then these people will not have sound health, good health, strong health, I would say. So, and also Sun represents your bones, the skeleton. Your whole bones and joint system actually represented by Sun. These people resistance power also strong. But if Sun actually in a weak position, it won't be that good regarding resistance power. Sun actually represents your eyes also. So when Sun actually placed in the first house, these people actually blessed with good eyesight, unless Sun actually in a bad condition. So there is a saying in science, in Indian scriptures, that Sarvendriyanam Nayanam Pradhanam, which means that in all five senses, eye plays important role, because without eyes you can't see the world, all right? So when Sun actually placed in the first house, even second house also, these people actually blessed with good eyesight, and there are chances of beautiful eyes also. Another thing about Sun in the first house is Sun represents father. When Sun actually placed in the first house, your father, you will get benefits through your father. Like your father position in his job may be bigger than any of your relatives, so that you will enjoy good reputation in the public life through your friends or relatives or any unknown person, because your father's dignified job or dignified profession or dignified and successful career, whether it is business or job, whatever. Or else your father may help you regarding your career or anything. Maybe your father actually doing something, having knowledge, having same kind of knowledge which your career, which you are doing job or business. Like he will give some tips or solution for your problems in the career. So likewise, you will get some benefits from your father. That is the beauty of sun in the first house. But we need to check sun condition also. Okay, and of course detailed chart also we need to check, because it is a chart where we need to check where we have to check about parents related things. Another important thing about sun in the first house we need to check is marriage life also, because sun is aspecting your seventh house. A sun is sitting in the first house also, marriage related things only, because first house is seventh from the seventh house. Bhavat Bhavam concept. This is the Bhavat Bhavam concept. House to house. Seventh from the seventh. Count it from seventh house. What is this? What is the seventh house? It is again first house. So first house also playing important role regarding marriage, your relationship. So when sun actually placed in the first house, it is either gives good results or else bad results. That depends upon sun's position and other planets which are aspecting the sun. If sun actually well placed, then you will get good marriage. I mean, you won't get any problems in the marriage life. You will be happy. When sun actually not well placed in the first house, there are some disturbances in the marriage life. You will get some disturbances, like maybe some ego problems in the marriage life indicated. So that's it all about sun in the first house, guys. Thanks for watching.